So here we are. So you cleared PMP exam with 5 above target. The best thing that anyone can do in PMP is to get 5 above target, and you have achieved that biggest milestone. So Sahar, how do you feel?
Firstly, though, thank you so much, sir. It was actually your sincerest efforts and your dedication that helps me to achieve this milestone. And secondly, I am so excited, Alhamdulillah. I was not expected such a big achievement, but Alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me.
Okay. So when did you start preparing for PMP? What was your journey? Can you share us?
Okay, actually, I around 3 months ago, I decided I have to do PMP, but I was not keeping, I was not preparation as accordingly because I was not finding the time. I was busy in job and then MPhil. Then on 1st November, I joined the crash course of 4 days at PIM, and that
Okay.
was with you, and
The one
that
the one
motivates
which
me.
the one which ended on 1st of November. Okay. Okay. And you
Yes,
did in
I
that.
actually started effectively. I
Okay.
started preparation effectively and in a coordinated manner around first
less than
November
less
and
than less
these
than
18 days.
3 weeks. So less than that PIM program was very effective. That course program 5 days, in which we did two mocks and we did complete PMP preparation. That was very effective for you, right? So
Exactly.
so now tell me, how was the exam? Was the exam difficult, easy? How was the exam basically?
Exam overall was medium. No, was not so tough. Was not so
Okay.
easy.
So
Like first 89 questions were like I was easy as like a defining and something like I can expect. But after that there was some questions like I have to concentrate more.
okay, okay. So you completed, your
Was
exam
pretty
was in, center, so you didn't have that online problem. That's good. How much time did you take to complete all the question?
uh, around 50 minutes left when I completed my exam.
3 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, good, good. So very important question. How many questions were related to change request?
Okay, so firstly, to describe the paper pattern or exam pattern, what was asking, I want to share something. Like when I start my exam, we start our exam, we have 7 minutes for like उसमें हमारे पास ट्रायल्स वगैरह हमारे पास होती है तो आई डिड व्हाट आई डिड आई द पेज नंबर 45 complete I draw on that sheet with what we were given
That
like
attempt.
and the EVM formulas.
Okay, okay,
We have 7 minutes and
okay,
in
okay,
four
okay.
minutes I draw the all 20 page number 25 and EVM
That attempt.
formulas and the change request flow diagram
Okay,
and
okay,
that was so helpful that I attempted like 70 to 75 questions by using that sequence.
okay. So you made that change request there. Okay, so how many questions were from the change request actually?
It was about 50 to 60.
And were they difficult?
Not so difficult if if you have the clear understanding of the flow of the change request, you can easily attempt it.
So that video of mine in which I explain how the change request move, that can help to solve all the question.
Exactly. Exactly. I just saw your the 49 process flow video and the change request video
Okay,
before going to exam. I was
okay,
so
okay,
afraid that change request would be asking.
okay. So good, good. And how many questions from critical path, like finish to finish, start to start? How many questions were there from critical path?
Uh, Mathematical stuff was like 8 questions was there. There was a one question and was the critical path questions and the other four was the part of that what is a float what is on the critical activity and one was from EMV and one was for the triangular distribution calculation.
Were the easy question? Question
Yes,
was
easy, it was so
okay.
easy.
So do you have to make a big critical path, or no? You don't have to make the critical path.
No.
No critical
I
path.
just calculate the duration and what was the total duration. I saw what is the activities are on critical path, and
Okay.
if they are on the critical path, it means their floor would be zero. You should not
Good, good.
calculate the ES, EF, or etc.
Okay, good, good, good. That's great thing. That's the shortest thing. Okay, how many questions were from communication and risk?
Most of the questions were from four knowledge areas. First was communication, stakeholder, risk, and quality.
Quality. So what were the questions from communication and stakeholders? Major questions.
Uh, the questions from the communication part was like mostly was very easy. Like there would be pull communication, push communication, and there's
Okay.
something wrong with the communication method. How will you will resolve it? Then one was from the communication style assessment.
Hmm.
What will you do in communication? And same 1 to 2 questions, but about the tools and techniques we used, etc.
Okay. So we had a lot of difficulties that we cannot identify this question is from stakeholder and this question is from communication. Did you have that kind of difficulty in the exam?
Actually, no.
No.
Because when you are preparing for the PMP exam, you should not only have to read and define. You have it if you have the understanding like what is a managed quality, what is control quality. It is not enough. You should have a clear differentiation among them. Okay, what is difference between them? If you have the a clear understanding of differentiation on the process, you can easily tackle the questions of communication stakeholders.
So why don't you tell us what is the difference between communication management plan and stakeholder management plan? You just
Okay,
cleared five
the
above targets.
communication man.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Stakeholder and management plan is actually we are defining the strategies to engage our stakeholders, and the communication management is a tool how we engage them, like what media we use, what technology we use, what's the writing format we use. The stakeholder engagement is especially focused on the strategies. What
Okay.
is the action plan,
Okay.
and
What is
how
action
we
plan?
implement it. It is through the communication management plan.
Okay, that's if we want to see what is the strategy, how we are going to do it, then it is in the stakeholder engagement plan.
Stakeholder engagement.
If we implement that thing, if we are doing, if we are communicating, that is in the communication management plan. So for all
Communication management.
aspirants, this girl just got 580s. Should do listen to her very carefully. Okay, then moving forward, what were the questions in risk? How was the questions like basically?
Okay, risk part was little tricky.
Okay.
One or two questions was simple, like strategies. There was a situation we have to identify either which threat strategy or which strength strategy we will use, opportunity strategies. And some was like there's a situation we have to identify either the sensitive analysis, and one was the calculation we have to calculate the contingency reserve. We were given the probability
expected
and impact.
the expected monetary value, simple straightforward question. And you
Exactly,
can,
exactly.
okay, okay, that is good, that is good. And how are the questions from like stakeholder analysis or develop charter, any question related to that?
Okay, stakeholder part was like there's a only one stakeholder process, like identify stakeholders a part of initiation,
Hmm, hmm.
and there were so many questions of stakeholder part which was for from initiating part. Like
Okay.
they were also involved like a business case and project assessment. You know,
Hmm,
before project charter information is also necessary. You have keep
hmm.
in mind
Makes
while
sense,
doing the
makes
stakeholder
sense.
engagement, because
Okay,
stakeholder engaged in project in very earlier, even when you are developing your project charter.
okay, okay. So our concept in which we say like understand 49 process, understand flow of 49 process, understand output of each process, what is the reason, the chart I made you to do it, all 49
Exactly.
processes, their output, their reasons, and their flow. If a person understand that, if a person understand that thing, if a person understand change request journey, if a person understand deliverable journey, how contracts are managed, can they clear PMP exam? In your words,
Exactly, 100%.
100% they can clear exam. So guys, do listen to this thing. When I'm saying you can clear in 7 days, you can, because this girl just cleared in less than 3 weeks and she got five above target. So you can also do it this way. So what about procurement? Any question from how contract types or things like this?
The questions from procurement part was as we can expect, like how we can handle the contract, and there was a one tricky question like how we can handle the change request in the contracts, like when the issue goes to like ADRs. then we don't implement the change request through the control change board. So we should have the understanding of how we manage the change request in the contract. That was one or two question that was too tricky.
So okay, so basically again we go back to the change request. So change request is like, I would
Exactly.
say, the heart of PMP. From like all the aspirants, now we have more data of more than 100 aspirants, and from all the aspirants we are getting the same thing: change request, stakeholder, communication, then risk. Then if you can understand this question, you can do that. A very important question that I'm going to ask, and most of the aspirants want to know that: how many questions about tools and technique?
How many questions were?
About tools and technique. About tools and technique.
Okay, okay. There was a questions like 5 to 6 question about tools and technique, but that was the situation you can easily, if you understand the situation, you can easily answer tool and technique. Even you didn't need to remember even single tool and technique, just you have to understand what is the facilitation, where we use interviews, where we use focus group. If you have the understanding, you will easily can identify the answer you through the situation.
Okay. Okay. What to focus on, especially when you are close to exam? I mean, do we need to revise or practice tests? What source seem to be more close to actual PMI exam? Bilal asked this question in our PMP aspirant group. Like, you have given a lot of tests. I have given you test and you have
Exactly.
been doing. So we also did. Ladies and gentlemen, what is my method? Basically, what we do with all of students, we do Monte Carlo analysis. And like 1 week ago, I asked you, send me your results, and we did Monte Carlo. And I told you, what did I tell? You are going to get.
You will qualify. You are 75% around to pass the exam.
And here we go. That's how Monte Carlo analysis works. That's how statistics work. In so many mocks you have given, which exam was nearest to it? Which exam?
Udemy and Prepcast.
Udemy, that four test.
There was two exams I did. Yes, that was so relevant. Even ke I see the questions, but different in different contexts, but same questions, same approach. That was even I did in the Udemy, and the questions which are in the Prepcast. If you did this, can easily handle the tricky questions in the exam.
So what do you
These
recommend?
two tests were very helpful.
If we do Prepcast and Udemy, we can clear the exam, right?
Exactly. So Udemy was so helpful. Even I suggest who are appearing the PMP exam in coming days, you should practice that for test.
Yeah, that's what.
Even
Uh,
yes,
for everyone hearing, she is referring to a Udemy test that I can share in the link. It's not TriDib, as most of the people think. You haven't done the TriDib, Roy, or all those. They are different Udemy test. What she is referring to. So Prepcast. So apart from that, the PMI test, the PMI test on online PMI test you did, and you got 80% plus. Also, how relevant was that?
exactly. The way of asking the question was like the question we did in the PMI.
Okay.
So we can also consider it.
Okay. Okay. Any other test you would refer to any person?
F- I did one of the tests, Fahad Usmani.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How
That
was?
was also helpful.
No, the thing is that you have done so many mocks and people don't have that much time, I would say, or doing that along the way. Okay.
But I will suggest that do complete your syllabus as early as possible and practice as much as you can, because it will help you, because when you practice you identify your mistakes, or when you will appear in the exam it will definitely help you.
So any last thoughts how to prepare exam in last week or last month, which people have? How to prepare for exam? Any last thought or any suggestions?
I will suggest firstly
Yes.
okay.
So what do you suggest to the people who wants to clear the exam in last 2 weeks or a month?
Okay, if you want to clear in 1 month, the definite solution is you need mentorship. If
Okay.
you don't have a coach or mentor who guide you,
Mm-hmm.
how you have to properly prep, or who give you evaluation on daily basis, you can't read it. Because the PMP is not a simple and very easy. It is a tricky exam. You need a clear and definite approach. And if you have a coach, a mentor like you, it is not impossible. Then student can't complete
Okay,
in 1 month. It is, I think, enough.
okay. Very important thing that we need to know right now. So since PMP journey was hard, it is hard for everyone. So I hope now you are going to
Exactly.
celebrate it with your friends and family. How do you rate this preparation? Was it very difficult preparation, easy or hard?
It varies. Like when I started, I was afraid, and when I start reading the PM book, I was getting so bored. What is this? What is this? Like when I start understanding the things, it was easy.
How effective my notes were?
So helpful, so helpful. Even I revised your slides 2 times and nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay, Sahar, thank you very much and best of luck for future endeavors. Friends, listen to her and clear PMP exam. Still, you have time
So,
that you can clear your exam. So, for all of you guys, if you want to clear us, contact and we will help you. If you want to clear by yourself, follow her advice and you can still clear your exam. But if you need coach or mentor, we are here to help you. Thank you very much and see you at the other side.